Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's my day off. I just got done doing Allison's hair. She's a good friend of mine. She's been a client of mine for a very long time. But we did add 2 rows of Jay-Z Styles extensions. So I'm at the salon. I have a couple hours and I decided I want to really start getting more into YouTube, diving in, doing more videos per week, and also posting more vlogs on I Am Brett Ryan as well. So I've been dabbling back and forth in my mind for the last couple of weeks on a change, and I've lost 35 pounds, as you guys probably have been able to tell from the camera, over the last several months, over the last several videos. But I want more. So I've been blonde, I've been black blue, I've been brown, I've been all these colors. So I was thinking, why not make this a 4-part in one video? So what that means is I'm gonna dye my hair, show you a little bit of that. While that's processing, I'm gonna do a haul from yesterday. I got $400 or $500 worth of products from Salon Centric. I'm gonna go over what I got with you guys, break that down. I'm gonna go over some of my favorite products for styling and keeping the hair healthy, and I'm also going to touch on how to keep blonde hair healthy when you're going blonde or you want to be blonde. So if you want to stick around and see all that in this different and unique video here today, then keep watching. Alright guys, so it's been a while since I've done my own hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up 20 volume, Joico, Blonde Life, my holy grail. I think the last time I was blonde, I actually did Schwarzkopf Blonde Me, and I miss Schwarzkopf Blonde Me, but I've had so many issues with it, with swelling like everybody else has. So for my hair, I'm going to do 20 volume. We're doing on the scalp lightener. My hair's short. I'm going to mix up 40 grams, and I do 1 to 2. I always measure. Ever since I had assistants back in the day, consistency is best, and it also keeps it where it's the same consistency, even if an assistant mixes it up for me. 20 volume with that, 40, bring it up to 120. Sorry guys, if you hear the noise, I have heating issues here. This is Solo Salon Suites, which reminds me, I don't think I ever actually did the moving vlog and showing you guys me leaving the last suite in here, number 15, and moving into 10. But I'm going to definitely put that out there. I have the footage. It's just been crazy. It's been a whirlwind the last year of my life since I moved here. It's actually been a year, a week ago. So I'm mixing up the 20 volume. My hair is virgin, so I'm not going to use Olaplex. I do that on myself. I like the stronger lift. It does dilute it a little bit. I've never used Olaplex on my hair unless I was overlapping, and doing on the scalp lightener is very dangerous. You know, I don't do that on long haired clients. I also have found some videos of me doing a man's hair and doing on the scalp lightener on him and showing you guys that. So I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to apply it, and then we'll get into the other part of this video.
I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. It's been chaos from the start. Can't believe I made it this far. Guess I needed it to see who you really are. Breaker of hearts, yeah. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never smile for you.
Alright guys, so now I applied it. It took me like 10 minutes. I make sure I mush it around with my hands. I wear gloves, of course. I never used to. I do now with the bleach because it burns. I mush it around. It's a little stingy. I haven't done it in a year, so let's be real. 20 volume, never higher. You can get scabs. I usually do anyway. It is really burning because I've been digging my head a lot because I get dry skin lately a lot. That's just what you're gonna get. That's why I don't recommend it to clients. It's easier when you're a guy, you can just cut your hair off. It's not as hard, but when you start getting long hair and you don't go every couple weeks, it's just a mess. There's just so many problems that come with it. But I'm gonna walk you through a couple of different things, like I said earlier in the video. All right, guys, so I let myself process for an hour, and this is my hair. So I'm naturally like a level 4. I was a natural level 8 as a child, and my hair lifts very easily. I go right to orange, like a level 7. I don't really see any red. I think it's because I was really light as a kid. I feel like the no Olaplex also helps it push it a little bit more and better. So I'm a perfect level 10. I would say, yeah, I'm like a level 10 perfectly. So what I'm gonna mix up is Goldwell Colorance 10V and then 10BS. And I'm gonna do 1-to-1. I'm gonna just put it in a bowl, and I only need a little bit. And I'm actually having an issue with Goldwell right now because they sell it at Salon Centric, but they're only sending certain shades now, which sucks. I'm gonna have to go to the main headquarters, which is like an hour-and-a-half drive for me, but I'm thinking about going once a month and getting what I need. I did 12 grams of 10V and 8 grams of 10BS. What really sucks is they're at a 10P, and 10P is my favorite. So, and I know I love Goldwell. I'll get into that in a second when I go over what I got yesterday. This is the new packaging. This is the old Colorance lotion, 7 volume. Sorry, I'm losing my voice out of nowhere. 1-to-1, that will bring us up to 40. And for me, I'm gonna let this sit on my hair for probably like 10 minutes while I go over my haul with you guys. So I'm literally just gonna go in like this and just apply all over my hair. I'll tell you this, guys, it feels really good to be back to white blonde. And it burned a little the first like 30 minutes, but then after that I was totally fine. I never suggest doing a double process, like basically doing 2 bleachings in one day if you don't get to that perfect level, 10. I would say give it a couple of days because you will get scabs and you will burn yourself on your scalp. Luckily, I didn't burn myself. I don't feel any scabs, I don't feel any soreness. I just get red because I have sensitive skin.
I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby,
Alright guys, so now we're gonna do a little haul in this video as well. So I went to Salon Centric yesterday. We have Salon Centric and we have Cosmoprof. Those are 2 professional licensed only stores. So you have to have your license in order to shop there. You guys can't go there if you're a regular person that doesn't have a license for hair. So I'm just gonna go through the bags and tell you what I got. And for both of these bags, it was like 5 something. So Shades EQ processing solution. I always get 2 of them. I go through this like water. I love that. You have to use that. That's my toners. I like the thinner foils and I like trying new things all the time. So this is just your typical sheets of foils where you rip them in half. I kind of been liking that. I love Framar. I've been loyal to them for years. They're very embossed, but it can be heavy for the client and weigh their head down. So these ones are sheets, 9 by 10 and 250 of them. You can rip them in half. I've been loving those, if you probably noticed over the last several months of my latest videos. And then in this bag, I got just the 7 volume dedicated processing solution for Goldwell. These are boxes of 6, so I get only a couple of colors in Shades EQ with 6 in them. I usually buy just a couple of whatever. I have so many shades, guys, I gotta show you. I have boxes and a whole bag on the floor that I have no room for. 9NB Irish Cream is one of my favorite colors for my blondes. 9GB, I've been loving GB lately. Like 9P, 9GB is a beautiful, like ashy, creamy color, but not too ashy. And then 9N, 9GB is great for somebody to stay bright, but still cool, but not too warm. And then I got, of course, can you guys take a guess? 9P. That's my favorite, all-time favorite color. I would put that in everything, I swear to God. So, I got wet brush clips, just regular clips. These are like $8.99 a piece for 8 of them. I go through clips like crazy. They break all the time. Things happen. And the rest of the stuff is colors. So my client, you guys will see a video if you haven't already. We took her copper. We did my sinful copper technique. And you guys will see that transformation if you already have, probably. She's coming back. It's been about a month. Anytime you take a blonde, brunette, copper, anything like that, with a demi-permanent or permanent, it doesn't matter. Permanent's a little bit more opaque. It gets into the hair, but it's harder to get out. It's more damaging to get out. and most of your blondes are gonna wanna go back to blonde. So I always say veer on the easy side and safe side and go with a Demi Permanent. But Shades EQ, just like Colorance, have liquid versions, just like Lumishine for Joico. They all have a cream and liquid with their Demi Permanents. Cream will hold a little bit better, and usually it's mixed with 10 volume, where the glosses are mixed with 7 volume. I think Shades is 7 or 5 volume. So Shades EQ gloss is amazing, shiny, great. But since we want it to like stick a little bit better, anytime you go brunette or copper from blonde, you're literally going to fade quickly the first round. The hair is being filled. It's literally not really holding it yet. So you have to come back not too long later usually, and then it will hold way better. And it also is very important to take care and use the right conditioning treatments, masks, serums, oils, leave-ins, shampoo, conditioner. Like you have to do your part as well. We'll get to that at the end of this video. This is a 4-part video I told you. But anyway, I went and I seen Shades EQ creams, and I think they're discontinuing some of these. So I got, and this is what the creams look like. They're 2 ounces, I believe. And I got, and it's still a Demi Permanent, just 10 volume. I got 8C, which is 8 copper, and 6C. And that's exactly where we want her to be. So I got this specifically for her. If I'm doing something like that, I will do that, but usually I just get what I usually get. So these are the Goldwell Colorance Demi Permanent. I love their cream one. I never ever tried the liquids they came out with last year. I'm not gonna lie and say I did. But with Goldwell Colorance, it's very pricey, but it's worth it. It works so well. I love diving into their line. I've dived into it a little bit like a year or 2 ago and tried a lot more colors, and I love them. But I don't really feel very confident with the line. I haven't really used it like that. I only use certain colors. I did a video back in the day. I'll link it on this video card. I stick with 7N, 7G, 7NA are my level 7s. So I like to do 7N, 7NA for my root shadow. For level 7, this is the most beautiful root shadow ever for that bright white level 10 blonde. And then I do for a low light, oh, my favorite low light ever is 7N, 7G. But if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I always usually low light with a G most of the time, because even if it's like unless I want to go super dark, I might add a little drop of copper or something to really hold. But most of the time I feel like if you do add a lot of copper or something in a, you know, low light, it will fade warmer. So gold with shades or Colorance is really beautiful, and it's enough to fill it, and you literally only need to do like not even a 4th or 6th of the G, and the rest the N, because the N is still half cool, half warm, and it will keep it cooler. Most clients don't want to have warm low lights, but I feel like the industry has been taking a turn the last like half of a year, and a lot more blondes are wanting golden colors, so which is really cool. For level 10s, I also do dabble in 8GB. So 8GB is beautiful. That's all you need for a beautiful low light. If they're too light and you're too nervous to do a 7, or they're too scared of it, just use straight 8GB, or even mix 7N with the 8GB. Level 10s, I love 10V, 10P, 10BS, but you also have to remember they're all really cool and ashy. So there are people who are warmer toned and they want to be beautiful bright white blonde too, but it depends on the tone, but you can still be a level 10 bright white. So for the girls that do look better with warmth, and I feel like we're going towards that a little bit more, I do like to use 10G with a little bit of 10N. So sometimes I'll get 10N, 10G, 10B, 10P, 10BS. Right now they're out of the P, which is my favorite, but I've been using a lot of 10B with 10BS. BS is great if you want more of a more ashy result. Even though they're all ashy, VP and BS, it's more of like that blue silver. Goldwell Colorance, it's not gonna look dark. Trust me, you can leave it on like I'm leaving this on and you'll be fine. It will get a little bit more like a light violet look, but trust me guys, it will never go dark like a Shades would. You can see what I'm talking about. It always looks different on camera. So now I also found out they're not doing the cans anymore. So Goldwell is really unique. They have cans, and then they have the tubes like this. So these are 2-ounce tubes. I used to use Goldwell Top Chic, which was my permanent color line. And what sucks about that is that they're not selling the cans anymore, which are 4 ounces instead of 2. And then the permanent is 8 ounces. I used to use Goldwell Top Chic for permanent color, the double N's. I always get 3NN, 4NN, 5NN, 6NN, 7NN, 8NN, 9NN. And that's all I use for my gray coverage, and I don't have many, like maybe 2 handful, that's it. And it works so well, never had an issue with coverage, but they're not really, they don't have them all the time. I went yesterday and they did have them, but I've already ran back to Joico. I love Age Defy, but they only run 4NN to 10NN, I believe, with Joico Age Defy, which is the double N series. And then anybody who wants to do a level 3, 2, or 1, I'll do 1N, 2N, 3N, and usually there's enough pigment in those darker levels to cover. But I don't know what to do. I did try Agora before by Schwarzkopf, even though it's like just a number system, it's different than what I'm used to. But 00 would be their NN, and I think I have one right now. And they are 2 ounces as well, and they look just like the Colorance and the Top Chic. And I liked what I used. I also did a copper client with this, Joico's a little cheaper. Joico's also 2.5 ounces in the tube. I don't know what's gonna happen. I might start going all the way up to the main distributor and just getting the Goldwell once a month if I need to. I love it so much because I will definitely be using the Goldwell Colorance, that's for sure, no matter what I have to do to get it. So yesterday I picked up 7N, 10BS, 7G, 10BS, 10G. They didn't have any of the P's or V's, unfortunately. Then I did get one permanent color, which is the Joico Vero K-Pack. So when I'm not using the Age Defy, the double N series, 4NN through 10NN, I will use the Vero K-Pack. I love the Lumishine permanent, but I feel like the Vero K-Pack gives me better coverage and it just looks better. I don't know how to explain it. But this is 1N and I have one client I do 1N on, just one. And that's the only one I'll do it on. I always usually do a 3NN when the client wants to be black because it looks similar and the natural eye can't tell the difference unless you're trained with color, but I do get 1N for her. So now on to Shades EQ. Like I don't already have a bag of at least 100 on the floor with nowhere to put it. So I got 9VG. I used to love 9V, 9P. V was always one of my go-tos, and lately I really don't use it anymore because they came out with the VG series. I think they have a 8VG, 9VG, 10VG, perfect. They're mostly violet, so they're 2/3 violet with a little bit of gold as a third. So this is great because it gives you the ash that you need, but that little bit of violet keeps it bright so it doesn't look dark or dingy. 6WG, which is a warm gold. These are really warm. They're like almost copper, so if you're gonna use a WG, be careful with it. But 8WG is one of my favorite colors. 9NW is cream soda. 9G is vanilla cream. 7G, like I said, I like to low light with G. 6AA is Bonfire. This is like a really, really, really bright level 6 copper. 9N, I've been loving 9N. 8WG, like I said. 8GG is Gold Dip. This is double gold, really, really beautiful. Especially if you have somebody who's already really, really ashy and they want to go on the warmer side and you kind of need a little extra kick. Another 10P, a 7NW, natural warm. Another 9N, 9VG again, 8WG again, 7C, and another 9N. So those are just some couple things I need. And I got obviously 18 right here of the GBs and the NB and the P for the level 9s. So all that, I know it seems like a lot, but this is a typical week for me, you guys. So all this was almost $600. So now you know why we have to charge what we have to in the hair salon, especially our time, all that. But yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna go rinse my hair out, give you guys the final reveal, and go over some of my favorite products and some tips for my blondes, whether you're thinking about being a blonde or you are a blonde and you just feel like your hair is too damaged. Well, I have a secret for you that you need to know. Blonde is going to damage your hair. That's what it is. Stick with me and I'll tell you why and what to do to fix that. Okay guys, so I said I was going to tell you guys some of my favorite products that I recommend for every one of my clients and what I use in the salon on them and what I believe really is important to take care of blonde hair. By the way, tell me what you guys think. Don't be scared to sit with bleach on your head. That's the key. You have to let it process. Low and slow is the way to go. The longer you sit, the better. I literally let my hair sit for a long time, you guys. Granted, I'm a male with shorter hair. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 products that I recommend. And you know, some are the same, like shampoo, conditioners. I like to have variety because I have different clients, different kind of hair. But this is what I find works amazing on everybody. So here we have the orange Amica. This is the signature. This is the Normcon. This is your go-to for everybody. I like to have stuff that everybody can benefit off of instead of buying 18 different kinds of shampoos and conditioners and selling it to different people. If my clients need something specialty-wise, I will order that for them. But this is what I have in stock, on deck, all times. So this is the shampoo, and then with the purple top, this is the conditioner. This is so good, you guys, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you need a hair mask, we'll get to that at the end, like a real mask that blondes need, or anybody in general, but especially processed hair. The mask that goes with the signature right here is called Soul Food. I swear by this. I use this almost every day on my clients when I'm doing root taps, shadows at the bowl. I put it on the ends. Next shampoo and conditioner, by far my favorite from Amica, is Hydro Rush. This is the extra hydration. Every blonde needs this. If you're a regular color, get the orange one. You can get away with it with the orange one if you are blonde. They've been out of stock. It's hard to get these ones, but we finally got them back. I doubled up on it. This is the shampoo and the light top is the conditioner. By far amazing. If you never tried Amika, the smell will get you alone. But they're so good. I do find with Amika though, I need to use a little bit more than I would a Kevin Murphy or an Olaplex or something like that. The next is by far my favorite. I wanted to use this for years and finally took the next step into doing it. You can't get it in the regular stores. You can't get it at Salon Centric. You can't get it at Cosmoprof. You can't get it at Ulta. You have to go through Kevin Murphy and certain distributors. This is Kevin Murphy's Hydrate Me. This is the wash. And I'm going to show you guys all these products up close at the end. This is the wash, and then the purple one is the rinse. They call the rinse, which is the conditioner. This is my favorite shampoo and conditioner right now. If you like citrus scents, you're going to love this. And then after you're done with your shampoo, your conditioner, then I want you guys to go into the styling products. It's important that you use something on the hair. You can't just shampoo and condition your hair and think, oh, I bought shampoo, I bought conditioner, now my hair is healthy. No. If you're going to pay a lot of money for your hair, you got to take care of it, is how I feel. I like a good leave-in. So this is Kevin Murphy. Once again, hard to get, but you can look up Kevin Murphy salons and stuff like that in your area. This is the Untangled leave-in conditioner. It's a detangler. It's really good, you guys. This goes with the Hydrate system, which is the shampoo and conditioner. And then this is the Staying Alive leave-in treatment. So they're both leave-ins. I use both. If you've been in my chair, you know I'm not shy to using products. Next thing, my favorite ever serum. My favorite is Silkening Gloss by Kenra, you guys. The bottles are beautiful. I mean, it looks like a secret potion. Like what's more beautiful than this? And a little goes a long way. It's like feels heavy when you put it in your hands, but as soon as you rub it on your hands, it dries quickly. It doesn't weigh down the hair. I have a lot of fine hair clients, and I use all these products every day, basically behind the chair on them. This stuff is amazing. The smell will get you. Kenra always has the best styling products and the best smells. Recently, I've been testing out the Amika, since I do have Amika in my salon. They just revamped the Wizard, which is their detangling primer, which is like a heat protectant and detangler. I love this. It smells amazing, but they just released it again and revamped it, and this is a silicone-free one. So I do like this. The blow dry spray, these are the ones I use for retail for my clients. This, you guys, I swear to God, I literally have squirted this around myself and went to the bar straight from work before because it smells like that good. It's amazing, and this is by far my favorite heat protectant. All my clients are addicted to it, and it's so amazing. Don't jump into everything at once. If you're new to really want to take care of your hair, shampoo, conditioning, and a mask is the most important. So masks, I'm not too typical or picky about it, as long as it's, you know, got good ingredients, sulfate-free, paraben-free, all that. But like I said before, I do love the Amika Soul Food, and this is a larger size, and it looks like this. It's so good, you guys. And recently, I have to talk about them because I really truly do like these products. You guys probably seen a video of me and my girl Allison. She's a good friend of mine. She's been in so many videos with me. She came in to just get her new hair extensions put in, and we're gonna do the color next week. But I wanted to do a video because 7 Hair reached out and sent me some things, and I wanted you guys to know my honest opinion. And they also have 2 hair masks. So I just started using them the last couple weeks. Today was the first time I ever used the Kenty Bond one. I did it on Allison. Amazing. I used the Diamond Gazar hair mask before. Months ago they sent it to me along with the Diamond Oil. Those are also my favorites. These are amazing. And another one I really, really love that you guys already know I'm going to say is the Fanola Restructuring line. This is a NutriCare Restructuring mask. You cannot go wrong with this. This is the big size. It lasts me 8 months on clients, I swear to God. With all that being said, there's plenty of different options. I'm going to show you guys a camera angle up close, or I probably already did in this video at some point, but it's so important, you guys, to literally take care of your hair. The reason why, especially if you're out there wanting to be blonde, or you're, you know, you want to be blonde, you are blonde, it is so important because at the end of the day, a little secret is bleaching your hair is damaging it. We're putting holes into the cuticle, we're breaking into the hair. The lighter you go, the more you overdo it, the more every time you overlap it over and over again, which is previously bleached hair for multiple sessions to get lighter, that hair is getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. You have to take care of your hair. I cannot stress this enough. I do want to make a reel on Instagram because a lot of clients will say they understand, and then once you bleach their hair, they're messaging and saying, you know, my hair feels dry. That's to be expected. Your hair is gonna feel dry. You're gonna have possible breakage. That's always a risk you take. That's why it's so important to be honest with your hairdresser and really, really be truthful. There's no reason to lie. There's no judgment. patient. Most of us are not judgy. I'm not going to be mad if you tell me you did do a permanent box color. I'm going to know anyway once I put bleach on the hair and I open the foil. So be honest. Honesty is the best policy. It takes money to be blonde. I know it's a beautiful thing, but if you really want it and it's worth it to you, save the money. Make sure you get great products. Listen to the hairdresser that's recommending things to you. I can only recommend you guys what works for me, and in my experience over my 4-year career, obviously I use many things, but these are now my favorites currently. So I'm going to tell you right now, you need a good shampoo and conditioner. It doesn't matter if it's this one, this one, this one, whatever you choose. Sulfate, paraben, silicone free is best. One good leave-in, a serum, and then a heat protectant. Ultimately important to do a heat protectant. And you should always turn down the temperature on your hot tools and use a cooler air drying temperature on the blow dryer, because the more heat is where you really get damaged. I hope you guys learned something from today's video. I hope you had fun one-on-one with me. We haven't done a video like this in a while here. I hope you guys enjoy my hair. It came out beautiful. So definitely I'll link all these products' names down below. I love you guys so much. Until the next one, as always, so long for now. Mwah.